This is actually funny. I have to post 2 letters to 2 Michelles and their partners. Woo! Goodbye. Oh, good morning, guys.
Good morning, guys. I'm sorry, I'm still eating my bread, but I've technically only been awake for about half an hour. I mean, this guy was basically walking around like 2 hours before that. Fucking dumbass.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I think this someone is very excited. I mean, today is going to be, depending on how things go, either a very good one or a very, very bad one.
I'm still positive.
Oh, yeah, sure. We all are.
Sun is a little bit shining, I think.
Yeah, I think somewhere out there, there's sun. At least it's dry. That's the most important part. I mean, it's still early. That's fine. I see a blue streak over there. That's good.
No worries, we are by car, so.
Yeah, also that's also a good thing. I mean, I know I was moaning about it yesterday. I don't think the car's going to be fine. We are good. We have more than enough space. We can take more stuff. We can take more stuff. So it should be about an hour, and we should be there, unload the stuff, and hopefully within an hour, get everything started. I'll see you soon, guys.
I'm in that phase where I'm like, yay, it's Friday, another week is over, 1 week closer to see Jurre and get married and shit. But, on the other hand, there's so much stuff to do before the wedding, so I'm like, ah! But I'm happy, and I'm going to the Apple store in a bit, because, like I told you, I cracked my iPad. For some reason. I have no clue what happened. I didn't drop it, I didn't do anything. It just has a crack now.
To the ambience of the road next to it. That's the expo hall, guys. It's not much from the outside right now, but we'll see how it goes inside. I've actually not been inside yet, so it's my first time too. I feel like a virgin in a way. This is kind of a nice hallway, guys. It is so much bigger. So much bigger. So apparently we're getting at least 8 trucks full of crap. It's the first one. We actually need one of those things. That is kind of awesome. Compared to last time, I think last time it only took 2 hours to set up everything. And we only have 1 truck just now. That just says something. Well, there's one thing I don't need to worry about today. And that's getting my steps. I'm very curious how many steps I will make today.
This is my guilty pleasure when I want something. It's not that bad. I mean, tortilla has like 80, actually this one has 81, I know that for a fact. Egg 70, and a teaspoon of that is a tablespoon, tablespoon, has 90 calories. I normally don't use that much, so we are around 210, 240 calories. I heat this up in a pan, bam, then you take this out, hot, and pretty hot, so you have to be quick. Wait a couple of seconds, turn it around for 2 seconds, and then after you put on the hot Thai mayo, or however it's called, you can then, come on, this is complicated filming, and there we go. Don't forget to turn off the heat, and then you can start rolling it, which should be like, oh, I can do it with one hand. Done. So delicious. You don't need salt, you don't need anything, no cheese, no nothing. This rocks. So good.
Look at all of these lanyards, guys. Like half of these stuff we did this morning, and it's like your brain dies internally after half an hour. Yeah, we've been building some stuff. Not everything is here. We're still grabbing some stuff, but they are building the stage behind. We're actually behind the stage because here's going to be the live view stuff that we're going to switch and things. This is my office. This will be Enno's office. Some of the organizational part over there. We're going to set up a studio here, which is kind of cool because we're going to use the flight cases from the audio guys and the stage guys, and we're going to build a studio either that direction, or we're going to do it from here to that and have that in the background, because I think that will look really cool if you want to do a backstage thing. And I will give you a small tour of the entire place, because currently it is empty. And tomorrow will be crazy. Apparently there are 500 volunteers. That's at least what they say. About 100 VIP people. And according to Enno and Ilko, there are about 4,000 people attending. Shit crazy. That's like 4 times as much. And it's so big. Like, I already managed to get 3,000 fuel points in 2 hours.
Look at the clouds, isn't that awesome? One thing is for sure, Apple is awesome because they replaced the iPad just like that. It's awesome. And I always meet a new guy over there and talk to them, and he was like, he actually started talking in German to me. He has been to Germany once, in Bonn, and that's it. He also told me if you start at the Genius Bar, you basically get a trip to California, you stay there for a month and do a trainee session. So, should I start there? Nah. It smells so good here.
Over there is the expo room, because there will be a couple of networks, We Merch, and those company with t-shirts are going to sell their stuff. So I'm very curious to see how that's going to work out. Obviously, the networks have their advantage with money. See? Much better.
I also talked to him about the whole fact that most people I'm talking to are born and raised at least in Central Ohio. And he said Columbus is actually rated on 3rd place after New York and Los Angeles for fashion. Because we have Abercrombie & Fitch, which I found out today, and Unlimited, and 2 other brands. Plus, it's something like 2nd or 3rd place in how happy people are. So apparently it's really nice living here, and I can agree to that. Still, I would love to live in California, but like I said, it's above everything I expected because I didn't expect anything. Oh, and he was wearing Converse, and he has like 9 pairs, so which is a lot for a guy. I mean, shoes. I think Mike owns like 1 or 2 pair of shoes. And talking about Converse, that color is crazy. It's actually more aggressive than you see it on camera. And they have another pair which I like. This is pretty awesome. But again, we have to save money for the wedding. I'm looking for shoes for the wedding. This doesn't look promising. Oh my god, there are more Converse in pink.
My brain is turning to mush. We picked up some stuff earlier. We're currently trying to get the live stuff that goes on the screen over there. Over there. We'll show them in a bit. We're trying to get that working, but we have some problems with the camera's not working, or port's not. My brain is not working. The internet that we have here connected over there is also not working yet, so that's also a challenge that we have to deal with. Luckily, the cool guys from HF Gaming that are over there borrowed us a video switcher. We're not using that one, so it's a big mess, and we have about an hour and a half max before we have to leave the building. So, kind of problematic.
I just found a dress and I was like, this could be my backup dress. I was looking at it and it has double layer and it's cool. Obviously I'm not buying it because Jurre will see it now. Guess, how much is this dress? 1 second, it's on clearance now, so it's cheaper. Originally it was $520, then half price, and now $180. I mean, it's heavy, but $520. My mom sent me links earlier to dresses, and she said like they're cheap, and they were like $140, and I'm like, not really. So I came here, TJ Maxx, and I found this dress. It's perfect. She likes Calvin Klein, and if it's adjusting the white color at some point, it's gorgeous. And it fits her. I just tried it. Perfect. So mom, if you're watching, you know how it looks. And if she doesn't, I'll surprise her and send it in a package. I'm excited.
Slowly the energy is leaving me, at least the excess energy is leaving me. So I took the time to calm down and focus on my little interview booth. Hopefully tomorrow, depending on everything goes, we can do some shooting there. So hoping, depending on everything goes, you can see the media crew working in the background. So that's kind of cool. I hope that everything works out because it's insanity. There are so many things that we had to do or have to do still because we have to get here really early in the morning. Ridiculously early almost. I think it's worth it. We have managed to do pretty much everything we needed to do. We have like 2 screens over there. That's the stage actually. And one of the guys. Those 2 are camera guys who are helping us out. Over here is the audio booth. And there's a matrix screen with, of course, the best addition to everything. I might run into it in a second though. So if you see over here, 4 panels, which will be like the main screen, for everyone who can't make it to the stage. This morning I actually thought that it wouldn't work out, but it works fine now. It looks good. It's so empty now compared to tomorrow. I hope we're ready for it because there's so much stuff that needs to work in synchronized perfectness. And only one thing needs to go wrong in order to mess that flow up. Let's just hope. Fingers crossed, guys.
I should totally get something like this. This is so murka. And of course, black, red, and gold, and orange. No. But I kind of like those fabrics they have right now. There are birds on there, and there are round petals and roses. It could be good for Hunger Games. No way. They made it in camo. And guess what? They called it camo couture. You're killing me right now. 5 for 5. Okay, I start searching. I know I'm crazy, but $1 instead of $17.95 or even $18.95. Can you imagine how much I saved right now? This is a dream because when I was in Germany I tried to get a pattern like this. I had to order in America or over eBay and it's just super expensive. And now I can get them for $1 instead of whatever, 10 euros or more, 15 euros. I already have a lot of pattern, I have to admit. But those are a couple I always wanted. And now I'm trying to hunt down a couple that are out of print. Sometimes you're lucky and they're in between. That's why I normally just go through all, how do you call that? What's the word? You open a drawer, maybe? So I normally go through them, and I'm pretty sure the people in Joanne have a word for those, scavenger hunter or whatever, the crazy people are back. Normally I'm on my knees, I'm looking in the lowest corner to see if I can find the pattern I don't have. It's crazy. And like I mentioned before, when I'm at a convention or something and someone walks past and I recognize the pattern, I'm like, ooh, so excited. Normally I can tell if it's made from a pattern from Simplicity or McCall or Butterick or whatever. I'm not that familiar with Vogue pattern because I normally don't use them, and Buddha, although it's a German brand, I never really used it. I maybe have 2 pattern or 3 I bought last time, but before that also was too expensive.
It's the end of the day. We have about 5-6 hours max sleepy time. That's probably more than we've had the last couple of days, right? Meh. That's usually exactly my response. There are 2 naked guys over there. The third one is already there. So, oh yeah, over there. So now, if you want to flag the video, feel free to do so. But I gave you some flash. So have an awesome day, morning or night, doesn't matter where you are. But you have an awesome day. I'll have an awesome one tomorrow. Bye.